To change it up a bit more, we've got some comedy. I would like to welcome the professional comedian Sam to the stage.
Go on, Sam, bye. Calm down, Joe. Take a chill, Joe. Sometimes I take the chill,
Sorry it took a while to walk up the stairs. I have cerebral palsy, so I can barely walk as it is. Okay, glad to be back at another cabaret for Mixed Up, and I'll be honest, almost all these jokes are stolen from my 18+ act, but just missing the offensive words for the PG audience. So I don't annoy and offend some left-wing parents. As there's only so many jokes I can make about being short, fat, disabled and depressed, and to be honest, I'm running out of ideas. Hey everyone, young Frankie Boyle is back again like last year. Don't worry though, I haven't gone soft and broke like him. Okay, I'm just going to point out, because I have cerebral palsy, this is going to be considered barely stand-up comedy. And honestly, it's also probably going to be considered sit-down comedy, because sometimes my legs give out and I fall. I'd like to point out there was only one joke this evening I was asked to change, but Joe and Nia still haven't seen the remake or the new ones. So if I get kicked out Mixed Up, you'll know why. So just like every soulless YouTuber and comedian, time to reuse and recycle my jokes, like their Morgs videos. I'm actually almost similar to the soulless YouTubers as I have depression. So I have the soul of a walk, absolutely non-existent. So I'm just going to throw a disclaimer out there. If you are recording me today, please for the love of God don't tag Pip, as I want to keep my benefits. And the last thing I need is for them to know I'm using my disability money to buy Pokemon cards. That's getting crippling. And that addiction of Pokemon cards is getting crippling, just like my legs. If you couldn't tell, I'm autistic. I have cerebral palsy, global development delay, autism, anxiety and depression. I'm collecting disabilities like they're my Pokemon cards. Being here today and seeing all the fidget spinners made me remember how much I loved them as a kid. Damn, I really am autistic, aren't I? The other day I rewatched a YouTube video from my childhood. The Duck song. If you were born in the early 2000s, you know, you know. And I'm just now starting to realise that it fits me really well. And he waddled away, he waddled, waddle. He waddled away, he waddled. I have actually learned all the tube stations by memory as a song, like Hornchurch, Ickenham, Halo, Cockfosters, Ravenscourt Park, Bromley by Bow, etc. If you want to know its genre, it's called underground music. Okay, it's time to change topics as I've explained my disability too much, especially when it comes to claiming my benefits. So here comes the fat jokes. So a weird thing about me is that I can't get physically cold, but the heat kills me. So I wouldn't mind visiting Antarctica one day, and thinking of it now, a short fat blob who walks like a penguin, yeah, I think I fit right in. I love movies. I love horror, animation, sci-fi, action, anything really. So I thought I would try my luck and audition for a cowboy in a wild western film. That dream was quickly crushed, however, as when they took one look at how fat I was, they tried casting me as the tumbleweed instead. I love trains, so I took a trip to the Gloucestershire cheese rolling competition to watch. But they took one look at how fat I was and used me for the cheese instead. And as my legs don't work like they used to before, they only needed one finger to push me down that hill. I'm so fat I make Jupiter look the same size as Earth. I'm so good at one-liners. Too bad it's for comedy. Too bad it's the comedy kind and not pick-up kind, though. I have been practicing singing and piano, thanks to 2 mixed-up volunteers. And honestly, it has been amazing and a blast. But if you randomly hear me scream, "Cut my life into pieces, this is my last resort," you know why. Okay, it's time to finish it off with the Samuel usual at this point. Band names for my heavy metal band idea. But as I'm 1 hour fat jokes, time for disabled band names instead. Limp Walking, Dragon Leg Man, The Disabled Offspring, Three Disabilities Down, The Disabled, and bring me the wheelchair.
I'm enjoying it, man.